Hi and welcome everyone to today's episode, which is about your ideal day. In today's episode, I'm talking about what it is with the ideal day, why it's so important, how your ideal day can look like for you, and how the ideal day relates actually to the topic of tidying and organizing. And at the end of the episode, I also have a goodie for you. So stay with me till the end of the episode and then I can tell you what it is. And also for this episode, I want you not to look at it just like that, but to sit in front of me and follow the questions like if I would talk directly to you. Trust me, it's gonna be worth it. So when we talk about tidying, we often talk about external, superficial things like how it looks, how to best organize things, how to stack things nicely, how to sort things. But today's episode, I want to dig on my favorite level of tidying, which is the one below the surface. It's about the inner values, and that is, what is your goal for the tidying? Goals are super important generally in life. I think that is something which is super clear because Mark Twain says, if you don't have a goal, you should not be disappointed when you end up somewhere where you don't want to be. And if you transfer that now to the tidying process or the organizing, is that you don't set a goal up front, then you can't expect that when you're done with the tidying that you end up in an environment or in a life which you actually don't even want to have. So without goals, it's difficult to achieve what you want in life. And you may even find yourself one morning waking up and not being there where you actually wished or dreamed of, and that can somehow also start entire life crises. So we defined goals are important, but how does the topic of goals now relate to the questions of the ideal day? Well, it's the connection that if I would just ask you about what your goals of tidying are, probably you would say something like, I want everything to be organized, I want everything to be easy reachable, and I want everything accessible, and I want everything like nice color sorted. I want when friends come that they think it looks nice. So all of this, like outer goals, how the surface about to look like. But what I think is so magical about the organizing is the inner transformation that you're gonna go through when you organize. So, and therefore it's important that also when you set your goals, you directly go on this inner journey. So I'm not asking you before you organize now, what's your goal for the organizing? I'm gonna ask you, what's your ideal day? How does your ideal day in your home gonna look like? How are you gonna feel when you're done organizing and you're in this new home? What does your ideal day look like? And if you find yourself now having a problem with this question, because this is not a question that you get asked every day, I offer you to take the magic fairy with you. So imagine there's a magic fairy with a magic wand who can allow you every wish that you dream for, just to make it a bit easier for you to really dream and think freely about your ideal day. So what would be the greatest, biggest thing that you could imagine? So maybe that makes the question already easier for you to answer. And also it's important to be really detailed with answering this ideal day question. It's not just saying like, oh, my ideal day would be in sunshine or with some nice friends or whatever. Try to be as specific as possible. For example, let me help you guide through it. When do you wake up? Where do you wake up? Who's next to you when you wake up? Is it still dark outside or is it already bright? How does the room look when you wake up? And then what's the first thing you do when you wake up? Like, do you just roll around and cuddle with your partner, or directly get up and jump into your sports or exercise outfit to do some yoga or whatever? Or do you go directly in the bathroom to get shower? Are you then taking a long time at home before you go to work? Where do you work? Are you going to work from home? So really try to think through this ideal day in every single step, and also really imagine what would be the perfect thing that you want to do and how you're going to do it. How is the room going to look like? How are you going to feel? What are the specific steps that you are going to do? Because it's clear when you're going to order something on Amazon, you also don't say like, I want to have something nice. No, you know exactly what you want to order and then you get what you order. So it's also regarding that's really important that you're really specific. That's why in the same detail, you go through your day and kind of send out to the universe the most specific description of how your day is going to look like. And I know this is exhausting. This is an exhausting, long task, but it's really worth it to think about it in that detail. So you know now why it's important to set goals and why we use the ideal day, and that you have to describe it in real big detail. Now, how does this all connect to the organizing? I told you already in the beginning that I'm doing this exercise before I start organizing with my clients, so we know what goal to work towards too, and not just the superficial goal, but the really deep inside motivating goal, like what are the dreams and the wishes of the client to get there. So this connects in this way to the tidying, as that this vision of your dream day and this dream day in your dream home or environment or workplace or whatever helps you as a North Star or a polar star during the decisions you're going to have to make during this tidying process. So when you're tidying, you are going to have to sort things out. You're going through everything of your belongings and hold them and decide, do you want to keep it or not? And some of the items may come easy to you because it's an easy decision if you want to keep it or not. But during the process, you maybe get tired or you get insecure, like, should I toss this book away or should I keep this scarf or not, whatever. And to have this ideal day, this vision in your head while deciding, it helps you to guide when you kind of feel lost, so you know what to do. Let me give you an example. If you had described your ideal days, you get up in the morning, you just go to your closet and you blindly grab into it and directly pull out your favorite clothes because your closet is full of favorite clothes. If this is the vision for your dream day or your ideal day, then it's a helper for you when you sort through your clothes to decide, do I keep this piece or not? Because if you think of this ideal day where you like blindly grab into your closet and find something that you really want, then you know that everything else has to go. Then it helps you decide if this blouse, which is maybe not your favorite, or you don't really not sure because it's a gift, you don't know if you should toss it away or not. You know that this blouse doesn't belong in your dream day. There was no description in your dream day, okay, what do I do with my beloved, not that much beloved items in the closet somewhere? No, you said it's your closet full of dream things. And also maybe to lift it to an area which is not that much material, like clothes or whatever. If you described your dream morning as like you get up and at 6 a.m. and with sunrise you do the meditation and then you put on your sports clothes and do some yoga and afterwards you eat some healthy breakfast. So if you want to include all these things because you decided these are the things from your ideal day and these are the things that you love that you want to include in your ideal day, then you know what to do tomorrow. Include them. And also at the same time, it means that you have to let go of a lot of other things, like going to bed too late so you can like kind of get up at 6 a.m. Then you know that you don't pick up your phone when you directly wake up, so maybe you don't even put your phone in your sleeping room anymore, but directly jump into your meditation or yoga clothes or whatever. So this ideal day helps you with all of the decisions that you're making during the day, not just during the organizing about what item to keep or not, but also with everything that you're doing during the day. It helps you say like, okay, does this actually fit in my dream and my wish day or does it not? And then also like sort these things out. So not just physical items, but also sort your day out. Look at agendas in your work calendar. Is there a meeting that you don't like or that maybe you can change or whatever? So what I want to say is start writing down your ideal day in as much detail as possible. So really your head and more importantly your heart understands it, because that from now on will be the deciding point of all your decisions. So thank you for staying with me to the end of the video. I promise you that I have something for you, and because I know that this task is difficult and draining and sometimes you don't even know what to do or in what detail you should write it down, or you don't even have a lot of things in mind. So I prepared a template for you, which you can download on my website, the link you find under this video. And there there's a template where I wrote down the time schedule and questions to reflect on and ideas what you could fill in your ideal day. You can just, it's for free, you can easily download it on my website, and maybe it helps you to go through your ideal day and to write it down to get a bit more specific idea. And this was today's episode about the ideal day. I hope you enjoyed it, and also maybe already doing the video or at least now with the reflective task and also the template or the workbook that I created for you, you have something hands-on that you can work with and actually try to lift your normal day to a bit closer to the dream day, because you're just worth it. And until then, happy organizing.